What is going on, guys? Samuel from Samuel Reviews, and I'm doing an outside review because why the hell not? And today I'm here to review the Lego Ninjago movie, which is the third film in this Lego franchise that is starting that's getting very popular. It has a lot of people involved. Basically what this one's about this kid named Lord who basically is getting shunned because his father is the evil bad guy, and he thinks with his own people to try to stop him, and they go on, and the Lord Mulan's going on some forest and adventure, all that. That's basically the story of this film. I was thinking very intrigued because I'm a huge fan of the first two Lego movies. The Lego movie and Lego Batman are some of my favorite anime films of all time. I fucking adore those films to no end. Originally, the first one was supposed to be a cash grab, and now it's kind of one of the most popular films out there. And now it's this big franchise, which I'm also on for, and you guys know how I feel about Lego Batman. I freaking adore that film. It's one of my favorites of the year so far. Also, I was definitely intrigued to look at the movie. It looked pretty good, cool and good from the trailers I saw. And I went into not expecting it to be as good as the Lego movie and Lego Batman movie. So this time I had to do a lot to be as good as those movies. And after watching it, and I say it is not as good as the first two Lego movies. It's definitely far from it, honestly. And I did enjoy this film overall, but I will not lie, I was a little bit disappointed with the film, honestly. And I feel like this film is a little more kid-friendly than the other two Lego movies. They're done more geared towards families. This film is just a little more towards your kids, which, goodness, I don't have any good things to say about Lego Ninjago. There's definitely also great things to say. Of course, the animation is fantastic. It's amazing. Well done. It's very colorful. It's very just out there, just like the first two Lego movies. The animation is amazing. It's colorful. It's just freaking awesome. And it's definitely one of the best things to say about this movie. Well, and the movie does have some good humor and definitely stuff that did make me laugh. And there were a few moments that definitely did make me laugh out loud. I will not lie on that. And the voice acting was pretty good. The voice acting did a really solid job with the characters they were playing. The action in the film was pretty good overall. Nothing amazing, but still pretty good overall. The people think Franco played Lloyd is a pretty cool character, and a character that I really cared about. But just to off the part of the scene out of the film, he was hilarious, funny, and he had some of the best lines and jokes throughout the film. He was damn hilarious, and he was a great villain. He's the main villain we all know, but he's just the same typical villain we all kind of expected, but he's still very entertaining as well. And of course, but Jackie Chan is great as well. And the voice acting does do a great job, and some of the characters are pretty good as well. I'll get to that a minute later. And there were some good moments in this film, especially the last 30 minutes, which might be the best thing about this film is the last 30 minutes. It has the most good humor, the most good moments, and the most good well-done development. So now I'm starting to get all the things I didn't really like about this film. That's fun. Yeah, I enjoyed this film overall. It's just definitely not perfect overall. Again, like I said, the film is a little kid-friendly. Like, kids are definitely going to love and adore this film, and adults will be like, it's serviceable, it's fun. That's pretty much, yeah. And the two Lego movies are the two Lego movies are films that not only kids can love, but adults can really love as well. And can really get something out of it. Kids will love it, adults are like, it's fine. It's enjoyable. That's enjoyable, and some of the humor doesn't really work for me. There were some jokes that really did not land for me, which sucked, honestly. There was even a couple jokes I was like, really? Why are you telling that joke? And also the other ninjas in the film, the one the Lord humor are pretty under the art. I think the biggest problem with this film is that there are the moments where the film does feel a little rushed. It's like something just last minute and just put out there. I'd say that wasn't ever put in, I'm not saying that. It's just those moments that they felt very rushed. And the ninjas are also really underdeveloped as well. Which one thing I can dial them down a little bit. They're really in the development of any for ninjas, and we don't really feel them grow as a team because we don't really know much about them. Which counts on me a little bit. And the film is very predictable. It's very cliche. You've seen this plot a million times. It's something I mean, the other films were kind of cliched, but they were self-aware of it. They know that film's cliched and they make fun of it. They know how to make fun of it, telling it, kind of have a different, unique story to it. And take on it. It's just a different take on it. This is not really like self-aware or anything. There are a couple of self-aware moments in it that were kind of good, but overall, the film was not really self-aware. It's not really that many self-aware, but it's kind of also slimmed down a little bit. And it's just your predictable, cliche father and son story. Father, like, father's the main bad guy, or the son trying to fun it. It's just same dumb story we've seen a million times. And it did also let me down a little bit. The film wasn't as kind of original and unique as the other two Lego movies are. So I keep comparing this to the other Lego movies, but and the reason why the Lego movies are so great in the first place. And despite the film not being that long, it did get kind of boring at times. That's why I don't want to like just get all stuff. And like I said, the film is kind of too kid friendly and all that. So overall, playing the Ninjago movie is a very enjoyable film. There's definitely some good things taken from it, but this is a film I'm probably not going to go back to like the other two movies I've gone back to like many times. So I'll say maybe you are a fan of maybe I do recommend if you take your kids out to see it. But I don't think you're going to enjoy it as much as the other two movies, because I'm more sensitive towards families, this one's more sensitive towards kids. And the story movie overall, just not, although it's kind of disappointing. And I'm going to give the Lego Ninjago movie a 72 of a B. I guess hoping to jump my outside view of the Lego Ninjago movie. Let me know your thoughts on the movie in the comments down below. As always, thank you so much for watching. I truly appreciate it. If you haven't already, be sure to like the video, be sure to share, be sure to subscribe, be sure to follow all my social media on my music channel. All the links switching below. I am Sam Mobile from Sam Mobile Reviews. I will see you next time, and stay cool out of it. Peace.